Check, check. Mic, check. I got signal on the board. Mic, check. Signal on the board.
Yes.
Check, check.
Okay. And you could hear it?
He can
Awesome.
probably hear
Thanks,
himself
sir.
coming through.
Thanks as always. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Check, 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 check.
So how do we turn down the volume?
Check, check. Check, check. All right, cool.
Okay, perfect.
So both of these work. When you turn this up, you'll see it. You see the green lights go. Check, check, check. Well, normally you do.
You hear yourself?
I can hear. Oh, that's
the other one. Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead.
You'll hear
Test, 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 test. Here, see if you hear me. Test, 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 test. I don't hear me. I don't hear anything. You talk. Let me see if I hear you.
Test, test, test. Yeah.
So we don't hear each other?
I guess not.
And then we'll do.
Ooh. Test, 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 test. You might want to see if we show up on that.
You do.
We are. Okay. All right.
What's so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets of red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another season of Tam High football here at Bruce Grant Stadium and Sam Chapman Field. I am John Gregg in the booth, joined by my good friend Jeff Dasovich. Jeff, how's it going, buddy?
Great to see you, John. Shout out to the performing artist who's back this year to do the national anthem. We want to thank her. She does a great job.
Year in, year out, super consistent. We've also got our good friend Scott Dalton in the booth with us today doing some in-stadium announcing, and he'll be joining us later on throughout the game. We got a good one here to open up the season. Bishop O'Dowd, just a storied program. Bishop O'Dowd, for those of you not familiar, they've got, I think, a dozen to 15 players in the NFL these days, and they've got a long history. We're not sure what to expect this season, but we know we're going to have a great test and see what our boys have got.
Definitely the pride of the East Bay. Nick Hardison, who played for the Cal Bears, is the coach, been the coach for a while. I walked in with the defensive backs coach. I asked him how they look this year. He shrugged his shoulders. That means they're going to be really tough.
Here we go, opening kickoff. Can't wait to jump in, start to see what the boys have got. Coach Lamont and his staff have done a great job. The families have bought in. They've created a real team atmosphere in the offseason, as they always do, but boy, it feels like they are gelling more than ever before from what the coaches and the players are feeling. So a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm here to kick off this campaign.
We had the opportunity to talk to Coach Lamont during practice this week. He's very high on this team. Says they're all playing together, all working as one. He feels like the offense could be explosive. As usual in high school football, Coach said it's going to come down to offensive line, defensive line, special teams.
Can't wait to see what they've got. Yeah, Braden Young, a big part of the offense here returning, and a few others we'll get to. Trevor Koo set to kick off left to right on your radio dial. Koo's into the ball. Squib kick down the middle of the field. Shading to the right. Mishandled just a bit there. Good protection. Big special teams boost right there for Bishop O'Dowd. Tough one to start the game. Bishop O'Dowd takes it back to the house.
Really liked the squib kick. He got exactly what he wanted out of it. It was a bobbled ball by the third-level player. Tam's going to have to tackle and not put hands on people. However, this is not touch football.
Yeah, we'll take a look and see what happened there on the replay. But looked like everybody had their assignments on Bishop O'Dowd's end of the play there, and pretty clear running lanes, right to left. Record time. Bishop O'Dowd set for the extra point. It's up. It's good. 7-0 here to open up. Well, we're going to get a chance to see that offense we've been talking about. Braden Young coming back as quarterback. Braden has committed to Claremont McKenna next year. Going to see him out
Congratulations to
there.
Braden.
Congrats to Braden and the coaches and all the work he's put in with them over the last 4 years here, this being his 4th year.
All right, so that kickoff's in the rearview mirror. Let's see what the offense can do.
Be a goldfish. Be a goldfish. Let's go. Braden's going to have some great targets. He's got one of his longtime mates, Lachlan Hindley, who's got Division I offers in hand. Going to have a bright college career ahead of him. Wide receiver.
High expectations for yard after catch with this receiver core, John.
Going to add that into the mix. Another returning strong element to the program. Jake Sun, wide receiver. Throw him in the slot. Get a lot of good things done out of the back. And then, a couple more folks out there. Andrew Gordon, again,
we'll
has
be
got
watching Andrew Gordon
wheels.
today.
Seems to be one of the quickest on the team. Andrew Gordon.
He is set up to have a big season. Oh, little razzle-dazzle there.
And we got Tavy Green, the sophomore, coming
little
back.
razzle-dazzle on the kickoff.
Interesting. Right to left, O'Dowd gets ready. Jake Sun, and looks like Jake Sun and Tavy are back to receive the kick.
More razzle-dazzle on the kickoff.
Watch the onside kick.
Bunched formation. Go forward with the onside kick. Recovered at the 49-yard line. Fantastic.
Well done on that recovery. That was very tough.
Looked like Reed Edwards.
Reed was very focused on that. Got hit
Excellent.
just as he got the ball right after it passed 10 yards. That was a great play by Reed.
Tell you what, that was a really well-timed onside kick. I mean, it just went the 10.5 yards right as the Bishop O'Dowd melee was ready to swarm
Just me,
on.
John, but I'd like to see a pitch
Reed.
clock for those kickoffs, I think.
Like that a lot. We got Lachlan Hindley and Andrew Gordon split out to the right. Tavy Green up top left. Jake Sun in motion. Handoff up the middle. Going to pick up 4 yards, it looks like, maybe 3 and change.
Pick up about 3 yards by Ethan Coote.
Tell you what, this offensive line is a key component we're all going to keep an eye on. There's some youth, there's some high energy here, and if they can stick together and create the right openings for this backfield, coach expects a lot of things out of the running game here with these
And
wide
importantly,
receivers as a
protection
threat.
for Braden. Braden gets any protection at all with his receiver core, we should be seeing
Yep.
some big pass plays.
Braden steps back, hit as he cocks back, drops the ball. Bishop O'Dowd picks it up.
Thought his arm might have been moving forward, but apparently not. So that is a fumble.
Close one there. Coming back on his blind side.
Just didn't see him. Came around the backside right as he was throwing the ball.
Quick releases today, probably against this team. We're going to look at 2.5, 3 seconds max.
All right, time for the defense.
Bishop
to
O'Dowd
hold
gets
tough
out
here.
there in a flash. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Tam D needs a 3 and out here.
Fakes the handoff. Out to the flats on the left. Stiff arm, number 17. Taken down at the 50, maybe 51. We'll see where they spot it.
Brendan Steinhofer, very nice tackle.
Going with the no huddle.
He hung with it, got deked, focused,
No huddle
pulled
offense.
him down.
We got a bunch formation out left. Quick screen, number 14. Hard hit, picks up 3 yards. Going to be taken down at the
Well played by the defense. Stayed
46-yard
home.
line.
Little gang tackling there. That's good to see, John.
Alex Christensen. Third and 2.
There's a couple of big bodies on the offensive line for Bishop O'Dowd here.
Number 70 here, committed to Colorado State already out there in left end.
He could probably be playing there right
Fake
now.
the handoff, quick throw down at the shoelaces. Looks like they're going to
Incomplete.
give him incomplete on that. 4th and 2 from the 45.5-yard line.
Good job by the defense thus far.
Looks like they're going to stay out on the field and go for it here.
Not surprising. Oh,
They're showing
Now
punt.
it looks like maybe they're going to punt.
Showing punt. Jake's dropping back. Going to settle down somewhere around the 10-yard line, it looks
From
like.
what we've seen so far, John, I think Tam wants to be on their toes here.
Punter's back at the 41. Looks like he's going to get it off somewhere around the 45 when it's all said and done.
Delay a game? That may change things a little bit.
Delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty, 4th and 7.
I wasn't
Brings him back
convinced
just a
they were
little
going
bit.
to punt on that play, John, but
I wasn't either. Seems like they might now.
now it might be a little different.
Now back at the 36-yard line. Low punt, low snap. Gets it off end over end. Jake fields it. Swings
Great
out.
move.
Picks up 8 yards plus. Gets himself out to the 23-yard line.
Great move by Jake to
Here
get
we
the
go.
outside and get those 8 yards.
Quick 3 and out by the Tam D.
Great.
Love to see that.
That's great. This is a tough Bishop O'Dowd team. First test for the defense. Very well done.
Tight end right. Tight end left.
You know, John, one of the things we were talking about with Coach Lamont when we saw him at practice is you don't have to go deep to these receivers. These receivers are capable of really getting a lot of yards after catch, which means it's quick passing out of the hand of Brandon.
Yeah.
Braden.
Yep. Whether it's Lachlan, Jake, Andrew, Tavy, others. There's wheels there. Yeah, if they've got some space, the yak's going to be real.
Flag on the play. It's going to bring it all the way back.
Bringing it back from the 23, looks like a 10-yard infraction down to back to the 13.
All right, Tam's going to be starting deep in the road territory.
Andrew Gordon and Tavy split out right. Looks like maybe Ethan Koo. Straight up the middle to Ethan Koo there. 5-yard gain.
Nice pickup.
Just a little bit less.
That's what Tam's going to need to do with this line. They're going to soften them up for the pass. They're going to have to get that run game going.
They're spreading them out. Ethan Koo comes out. Jake's son there. Slot right. Andrew Gordon split out wide right. Tavy Green wide left. Lachlan. Here we go. Bishop O'Dowd got a little antsy on that
Encroachment.
one. Tam staying in the same set.
That might have been a hard count from Braden on that.
Connor Weisberg in the backfield. 4 wide receivers. Braden back by himself. Excellent. Little shovel to Connor.
John, high five. First down of the season. Love to see that.
Big one. Boys look settled in. Going with the no huddle. Same
All right, let's see if we
formation.
get a quick release pass here. Oh,
Connor
direct
picks it up
snap.
again. Direct snap to Connor. Off left tackle. Brings it out to the 34-yard line.
it's like Connor's been working out at the
Bishop
gym this
O'Dowd
summer.
is on their heels, not sure what to do here. Again, they go to Connor Weisberg. He picks up 2 yards. They are just baiting him here.
Very up tempo.
3rd and 2, coach. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Third and 2. Reed Edwards coming in here for Tavy Green.
Reed Edwards is someone we want to keep our eye on this season. Played great with the JV team last year. Plays a lot of positions, can go both ways. Had a little bit of a serious injury, but he's back this season.
Snap back to Braden. Run off center right. Plenty of room. Jake's son takes it across the 46, 47-yard line. First down. Really
looking,
nice.
Really looking good with the
Yeah,
running game.
good
This
rhythm
is-
here.
This is great momentum for the running game.
Reed swaps back out for Tavy. Andrew Gordon here.
Offensive
Split out
line
right.
is really getting off the ball and pushing the defensive line back for Bishop O'Dowd.
Bishop O'Dowd sends 4. Braden's got plenty of time. Down the sideline.
Oh, what
Right
a-
into the hands of Lachlan Hinley.
Great
dropped
defensive
after he
play.
caught it.
Great defensive play.
Good play, good pop.
Lachlan had it. He got his arm in there and just slapped it out.
Good to see it come together.
Really nice timing play, though. Great pass.
Yeah.
It was right in
Yep,
his arms.
that's gonna be
but
there.
Really, you got to hand to the D on that one. He really slapped it out right when he got it in his arms.
That's going to be there. Coach Lamont sending the plays in.
But that's positive, John. The running game
100%.
set that up. That's what we want to see.
Tavy Green solo up. Watch Tavy up top left here.
Oh,
Connor holds on to the ball, gets himself safely across the
Fantastic.
35 to the
Great
34-yard line. Big pickup.
Connor is looking very good out there.
Big pickup.
He's grown and his speed
4
is
wide
there.
receiver.
Great cutting.
4 wide receivers set here, Jeff. Again to Connor Weisberg.
Good pursuit. Good pursuit by Bishop O'Dowd on that play. But Connor's
Refs
really
get over to the
running with his head up, looking for the holes, getting into that hole. That's a great sign for Tam.
Reed Edwards back in. Coach getting the plays in. 6:20 in the first quarter. Still 7-0 here. Bishop O'Dowd. Ever since that opening kickoff, it's been really, really even. In fact, Tam's got some things to be excited about. Braden takes a snap. Connor met in the backfield, gets himself back just about to the line of scrimmage.
39.
Again, no huddle. This team is fit.
They're in 4
They're gonna
down
try to-
territory here, John.
It looks like it.
It'll
Yeah,
be
it
interesting to
looks like
see
it.
how Coach Lamont plays this.
Good opportunity here. Don't know much about the kicking game yet this season. See if we take 3, but if not,
we
let's
did
see.
watch a little of the practice, some kicking drills in the practice, and it looks good.
Offensive line. Let's see what we do here.
Timeout Tam.
Something that Coach Lamont didn't like on that when he called timeout. He's pretty animated right now. All in all, though, when you talk about a first quarter, first game of the first season, they're looking pretty good. A lot of players going in and out. Normally, you would see a lot of delayed games, a lot of mix-ups, a lot of misreads, but not so this quarter. They're looking good.
Things are really tight. Things are really tight. Some other great players we've got returning on defense, by the way. Can't wait to see him come back out. Caden Behringer. Remember Caden last year, just a surefire tackler out there. Really committed to the program, and it showed. Our man Oscar Armour. Length, speed, high
Look forward to
IQ.
seeing Oscar play this year.
And we're back. Here we go. Braden back. Sends Jake in motion. Fakes the handoff to Braden and to Connor. Dumps it off to Lachlan. Stretches the ball out.
Oh.
Ground nearly caused a fumble, but
2 words, John. Ball security.
ball security is important. Ball security is important at every level of play.
Lachlan's big. He's strong. He can move. Got to keep that ball in tight.
Very exciting
but
for
really,
the fans.
that's well-designed screen pass. Really had Bishop O'Dowd on their heels.
Got to watch Jake. The run has set it up, like you said. You got to watch Jake.
Drew
Got to
in the
watch.
defensive line perfectly. Well-executed play.
Here we go. Connor's in the backfield again. Sends Jake in motion. Does hand off to Jake this time. Met just at the line of scrimmage outright. Brought down maybe for a 1-yard loss. See where they spot it. Probably back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 9. Tackle by
The success thus
Gave him a
far
yard.
seems to be the quick hits up the middle. Offensive line is getting off the ball. Both backs have really been finding the holes. Going outside, there's been a lot better pursuit by Bishop O'Dowd. We'll see how that stacks up going forward.
Been some consistent motion here. Let's see what they run again. Jake and Andrew split out right. Braden checks down
There
the
it
right
is.
sideline to Lachlan Hinley.
nice connection between Braden Young and Lachlan Henley.
Sweet little floater down to the right
Great,
corner.
Great
Looks
touch
like it's on
pass
the
by
second
Braden
yard
on
line.
that one.
Hand off to Connor. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, lost half a yard. We'll see where they spot it. Clock still running.
Looks like they're giving him no gain.
Looks like Bishop O'Dowd's got a player down in the end zone. Going to take some time here away from the play and hope that young man's all right on the field. Gives Coach Lamont and the Hawks an opportunity to figure out what they want to do here as they're knocking on the door to tie this really entertaining game up. Good first one of the season.
Looks
The
like they
fans
maybe gave him a yard on that, so it looks like it's maybe second and goal on the 2. Hard to tell from here. They're moving it around. May have gained a yard.
getting word back to the beginning of the game. Ayo Ajosi, number 17, hope I'm pronouncing that right. Ayo Ajosi, number 17, was the young man from Bishop O'Dowd that ran the opening kickoff back to the house.
Check that, John. Looks like they're now placing it on about the 1. So second and goal on the 1. What a drive. I think they started, I can't remember now, back from the 13, their own 13. This has really been a great
really well
drive.
done. Connor Lone set in the backfield. Reed Edwards split out to the right. You're expecting a run to the right. Connor Edwards takes it up the middle. Hands go in the air. No flags.
John, first TD
touchdown.
of the season. High five.
Tam High ties it up against Bishop O'Dowd.
John, that really was a great drive by Tam High.
All the way through. Listen, you get down to the goal line there.
Against a team of this caliber, sustained drive all the way down the field, mixing up the plays great. Offensive line is really pushing back that defensive line of Bishop O'Dowd.
Look, these guys are fired up. They expect a lot out of themselves this season.
Really
this is
established the running game on that, and that really allowed the mixing up of the pass and the screenplay was absolutely fantastic on that drive. Play action's really working with the running game going.
Look, a lot of threats. This offensive line, if they can give Braden and the team 2 to 3 seconds, like we keep saying, there's going to be a lot of good stuff here. There's a lot of motion. There's a lot of intrigue if you're playing against Tam High, not knowing what's going to come out after the ball is snapped. And it's going to keep the defense on their heels just a little bit. That plays well for our backfield, our wide receivers, for Braden to make decisions.
Just a little wide on the extra point. That's a big change this year. Coach Lamont typically would go for 2 points. He was never a big fan of the kicking game, but they have a very, very strong
Trevor
kicker
Koo is
this
back.
year in Trevor.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to keep doing that just a little out to the left, but a nice kick.
Trevor's out there for the kickoff. Still left to right here. Tam is proceeding towards the end of the first quarter. Number 17.
I think I'd kick it away
Josie.
from number 17 this time, John.
That's sound advice. Coming up on 3:57 left here
Let's
in
look
the
for a little better pursuit this time.
first quarter.
By the kickoff team.
Squib kick? No, I don't think so. Not this time.
It was a very well executed squib kick last time.
Ooh,
And-
another one. A rifle shot to number 8. Bishop O'Dowd's going to start
Interesting.
somewhere around the 43, maybe
Good field
44-yard
position.
line.
45 Colton Avenue. Bishop O'Dowd takes over on the 44-yard line. First and
Defense did an outstanding job last series. Let's see if they can keep it going on this series.
You know, speaking about the defense now that we're back out here, offense was out there for so long. Let's talk a little bit about this. You got John Wellborn, number 55, who Coach Lamont has just continued to be impressed with. All the coaches have. He's got such heart, high IQ, and a high motor. Watch for him to do big things, not only today but all season long. He's playing right end today. Breaks through his block and pursues all the way across the line. Wellborn took 2 blockers out of the way. Timely there,
Absolutely,
Mr. Wellborn.
John. Coach Lamont spent a lot of time talking about John when we got to talk to him in practice. Extremely high on him.
He's joined by number 54, Jake Butler, there, buttressing the right end of the line. the blind side, as it were. Let's see what they can do to wreak some havoc on Bishop O'Dowd. They're going up against, again, number
It's
70.
only been a couple of series, but already the defense is looking very impressive.
Let's see what Wellborn and Butler do against number 70, a bit of a mountain out there. Wellborn goes in high, pushes him back. Excellent pass. Just a laser. Gets it a yard across the
By number 9, James Merritt.
marker there.
First down.
First down at the 45, it looks like.
Sean
was a
had his
pill.
hands full that time
Yeah.
with number 7.
Held his own, but just wasn't
very,
able to get
very
through.
impressive.
Four wide receivers. Tight
See
end
if they
split
try
out.
to
Naked
double team and do
backfield.
any stunning there to get John in the backfield.
Not show and run. Tough to get pressure in there now. They do up the middle. Watch, watch, watch.
Oh.
Jake comes up and makes a hit just as he's going to the ground.
That could be a helmet to helmet.
Mm,
Yeah, I think there could have been a little helmet to helmet there.
looks like he may have gotten
Obviously
him.
not intentional
May have gotten him
whatsoever.
in
He
the-
was going
in the
down
chest
just as
just a
Jake
little
was
bit.
going in for the tackle.
Yeah,
Definitely not intentional.
yeah.
But the pursuit by the defensive line, just a whisker away from a sack
Yep.
there in the backfield. Quarterback
Yep.
did a great job for Bishop O'Dowd to get out of the grasp, but defensive line is really, really charging at this point.
4 down linemen. We had good pressure on the outside flank. The hole up the middle was open and obvious to break through. But yeah, if we had closed that in just a tick sooner. Really good stuff
I
there
think
by
they're
the
really
defensive line.
considering whether or not that should be a flag because it was clearly not intentional.
Yeah.
Quarterback slid just as he was
Just slid
making it.
late.
Let's see if they pull
That's
that
true.
up or what
Yep.
they do here. They are going to call the personal foul.
We've got a substitution. We've got Will Rutkowitz. Will Rutkowitz getting in.
He's going in for David
Anderson.
came limping
David,
off
another
the
big
field.
returner from last year.
Hopefully he's going to be okay.
Looks like he pulled something in his
Could
leg.
be an ankle.
Yeah. Okay, so Bishop O'Dowd now after the penalty at the 24-yard line. Lone back with the quarterback in the backfield.
Let's see if they go for the eminent.
Handoff
Oh,
off the right
on the weak
edge.
side,
Great pursuit there by Leon Tierney.
really well done.
Leon Tierney, another strong returner, senior,
Run by number
strong part of the
22,
program.
Elliot Lewis.
Terrific lacrosse player, all-around athlete. Hurry up offense here. Jeff, what do you see?
Had all the receivers stacked up to the left side, ran back to the right side. Great pursuit by the defense.
Back out to Ayo Ajosi again.
Wow.
Couple of moves and a stiff arm.
He's an athlete.
Completion number 17 to Josie. Stepped out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Out at the 10-yard line. Terrific.
Very strong. Just a very athletic play.
Now let's see the defense here buckle down, compress the zone, and
From
keep
a
him out of the
technique
end zone.
standpoint, the tackling technique by the defense was there. He's just so big and strong that it's really tough to bring him down.
Trips left for Bishop O'Dowd. Fake the handoff. Looks right.
John
Massive
Wellborn
sack by John Wellborn.
never had a chance.
Timely. Now gives him something to think about.
Okay, take it easy, fellas.
Lots of energy out here today. These young men have all been working hard. John Wellborn's got a motor on him.
You know, it was a well-designed play. The quarterback pump fake to his right, but before he could go back to the left, John Wellborn was there, on him. Never
John
had a
Wellborn's
chance.
got a lot
Never
to
saw him
prove.
coming.
Look at this against number 70 again. We'll see what he's got. 3-step drop.
Ooh.
Breaks out from the hold. Got the hold on number
Yeah.
70. You
Yes.
saw that.
Yes.
John Wellborn was ready to release, and he got held
I
by
just
number
wanted to
70.
see. Okay, so we're getting a little chippy out there. We don't need this.
Boys are getting ready. Hopefully they don't do anything to cancel that flag.
Yeah. I'm not sure what folks are saying at the line there. Coach Lamont wants his players back. He's doing the right thing. But that was, yeah, we could see that from up here. John Wellborn is really an athlete, and number 70, as good as he is, and he is very good and very large, just could not contain Job, and the only thing he could do is hold him.
He's got a task. It's a classic offensive defensive lineman matchup. The offensive lineman's got about 70 to 100 pounds or so, as he needs to, but John Welborn's got
and he's quick and
loads of agility, strength, and speed.
Looking
so we're
really good.
This is just the first quarter. We got a long, fun day ahead of us here.
Now, John, I'm not sure if they are calling unsportsmanlike conduct, that flag could also be on Bishop O'Dowd. Let's see what they're saying here.
Possible.
A lot of conversation.
Looks like David Anderson is might be going back in.
They're still
waiting.
conferring.
Tam looks composed, back in their formation, ready to play the game.
Getting that chippy in the first quarter, I think the refs are going to need to get a little more control of this game.
Well, we don't know what the foul is. We don't know what the penalty is. We'll see here in just a sec.
So we know there was a holding.
Still waiting.
I think they're planning a space
Offsetting?
mission here, but I'm not sure, John.
A space mission.
I think they're ready to give us the call.
And Welborn looks like he's
wow.
either communicating or going to go down to the left end of the line here. Oh. It looks like both penalties against Bishop O'Dowd. We were down at the 10-yard line. The sack brought it back 3 yards.
So both flags were on Bishop O'Dowd.
Somewhere from the
they
13,
took the holding and declined the personal foul.
And goal from the 33-yard line.
Hey, ref, they ran up their own sideline.
All right, we're back. Let's see if the emotions are in check, but the energy stays as high as it needs to right here.
Well, I'm not sure, John. Maybe they did count both of those.
I think they did count both of those.
I thought one of them he said was declined, but they were down at the 2-yard line.
Watch
so I think
Ayo
both of those
Ajasi out
were,
here.
Both of those infractions
Tall
were
task for Alex Christopher, number 16, it looks like, against Alex Ajasi. Quarterback comes back over the middle. Nothing there. No flags.
Incomplete pass.
Good protection.
Bishop O'Dowd won on the flag.
39-yard line.
Great defensive production.
John, I think
here.
it's fair to say that this game, and we're only in the first quarter, is very spirited.
Boys have a lot to prove here. They've been working hard.
Another good play by the TAM defensive line.
4-down territory, it looks like here. Is this 4th down?
They
It is
they
indeed.
forced that pass before the Bishop O'Dowd quarterback was comfortable and wanted to make that pass, and it was just a little
Ayo
offline.
Josie outright again here against Brendan Steinhofer. 5-step drop. Welborn's there. Little bubble screen out there. Ayo's knocked out at
Well done
the
by the TAM
20-yard
defense.
line, it looks like. Here we go.
Well done.
Jeff, we'll take that. Really, really good job against a
Third line down. Tam takes over at the
quality offense.
The number 2 on Team 10
Katie
Gotta hand it to
Behringer was in
TAM
on a bunch of
defense.
that. Boy,
This is a tough, explosive Bishop O'Dowd offense, and that's twice they've held them.
here we go. We've got Jake and Andrew split out right. Tavy goes in motion. Fake the handoff. Another quarterback handoff there to
2, second down and 12.
That may be the
That
first
was
loss of yardage for the
Ethan-
offense on a running play.
Ethan Koo again. I think you're right. Tavy Green up top left.
I think that's an adjustment by the Bishop O'Dowd defense.
They're going to start looking for that, and Tam knows it. Let's see what Tam does to adjust and take advantage of it.
They're not stacking the box, but they're looking for the run.
Great ball protection again. Ethan Koo up the middle, gets
Just-
the first down.
But just great running by Ethan on that one. Really keeping his eyes up, finding the hole.
Really
Made
impressed.
a great cut.
Really
3
impressed
yards in, got another 4 yards out of it. Great play.
with simplicity here. The offensive line has done a terrific job. Handoffs have been clean for the first big game of the season.
Absolutely.
Bunched,
Nothing
trips
fancy,
right, tight.
straightforward, and they're executing well.
Watch Tavy Green solo up left. Oh,
Oh,
hand off to Jake's son. Looks like he had a hand up close to the face mask, but seemed
flag.
clean at the end. No flag.
First quarter.
Gain of 5 to end the first quarter. Tam going to start off the second quarter at the 37-yard line.
I think Jake was
7-7.
letting the ref know that
It was
he may
there.
have some fingerprints on his face mask on that one.
Just making his case, presenting the facts, Your Honor. That's all he's doing. What an exciting first
John,
quarter
that's
here.
a great first quarter of football for Tam.
Stellar way to start the season.
And both sides of the ball. You know, we talked about it at the beginning before the game started. Offensive line, defensive line, special teams. Offensive line, defensive line are doing a great job. One miscue on the special teams on the opening kickoff, but other than that, Tam is looking very strong.
Yep. 7-6, excuse me. I think I said 7-7 earlier. Took for granted the PATs. Not something to take advantage of. Take for granted, rather.
It's all about the respect for the game, each other, and yourself.
Oh, Braden Young. Just
Boy,
out wide.
They
right
had that
to
set up.
Jake's son.
He had quite a bit of green in front of him there, John, but little high, had to reach for it just off of his fingertips.
3rd and 5.
I think Braden's going to want that pass back. Well-designed play. Big third down play here.
Third down, false start.
Neil
Looks like it's
Turner
gonna-
just moved a little early on that and not happy with himself.
Gonna step him back. Boy, I could feel the energy from our defensive unit on the sideline here. They are just chomping at the bit to get back in there. And
That takes us
Show
from
what they
about a
got.
3rd and 4 to a 3rd and 9, John. Let's see what Coach Lamont is thinking about here. Good protection. Oh, he's got a man out there. Just out of the reach.
just over the outstretched
Boy.
hands.
Complete pass intended for Andrew Gordon brings up 4th and
Andrew got behind the defense. There was no one to catch him if he had caught that, and just a little out of his reach. It was a nice pass by Braden, just not quite there. All right, our first look at the punt team here, John.
Let's see what's the wind doing. If anything, it's helping Tam just a bit right now. Wind looks
Yep.
like it's at their back,
Yep,
right to left,
he
right to left.
was booming it at practice.
Number 2 back to receive the punt. Timeout.
timeout, Mexico down.
All right, we're waiting here. We got a little break in the action. Teams are getting ready for, yeah, you're right, the first punt of the first
That series was a very good series, despite the fact that there were 2 missed passes. The play calling was there, the execution was there. Both of those were really just outside the grasp of the receiver, but really well designed plays.
Yep. You'd expect
First
him to,
real miscue, offensive line just moved a little bit early, but overall looked good again.
Yep. It goes to show you, though, right? Those are 3 close ones, and it takes you being near perfect to keep the ball and move it forward here.
And on
against
both those passes, John, you mentioned that the breeze is blowing right to left. That could have been a factor in those balls.
Look at the towels on the players' waists, ripping back. Let's watch a clean snap here, clean receipt. Ball is up in the air. Everybody clear out, clear out, clear out.
Got a
Takes
good
a Tam
roll
bounce.
for Tam. Good roll for Tam. That was close.
Tam
I don't know where that defender came from, Bishop O'Dowd, but somehow he got through and just missed getting a handle on that.
Loved it right here. Jesse Cardell showing some real spirit out there on special teams. Locked up against his opponent, and both of them were jarring like gladiators in the arena. Clean, but spirited. We love to see it. Okay.
All right, the Tam defense is feeling it right now. I think they're going to really have to keep their eye on number 17, however.
A lot of space out here on 17. Again, we got Oscar Armour on 17 now. Oscar's all over him. Nothing there in the middle. Jake and Oscar had them both wrapped up.
Incomplete pass intended for
They're having a conversation on the field. Oscar and
Oscar and Jake. Oscar's gonna
there's
match up well against.
This is a physical Tam defense, John.
No timidity today.
This is good to see.
Timidity, big word. You guys play the New York Times spelling bee. Timidity is going to get you probably 9-10 points. It's not a panagram, but it's going to get you some points.
I think I had that in Wordle just last week, John.
Do
I
it.
think I got it in 3 tries.
Gosh. Every day with the Wordle. I love it.
Secondary, there's contact
3
off
wide
the
receivers
ball.
right. Quick turn. Oh, what a great play. Good timing play.
James Merritt, first and 10 at the
James Merritt picks up the first down. Quarterback knew exactly where he was throwing it after he turned from the play action.
Well designed by Bishop O'Dowd.
Hurry up offense
Tough one
here.
to defend against. Really flooded the zone there with 3 different receivers.
Ooh, over the outstretched hands again.
pass intended for Merritt.
That was
Merritt on the last
that was
play.
Good D.
Merritt on the next play.
The Tam secondary stayed in their zone, stayed home in the secondary, and he had to throw over defenders to try to get to the receiver, and that's why it was over his outstretched hands.
Second down. Second down. Second down. Let's see what goes on here. 3-step drop. Quick
Got a
ball
lot of
out. Not
time.
quick ball out. Defensive line continues to pursue. Quarterback out to the left. Sideline. He's out of bounds.
Might have just got
Or
past
maybe right at the
the
first down. We'll see what
marker.
they mark
Hard
him.
to tell, however.
Yeah. You know, one thing that's interesting to see this year on the sideline, Jeff, right down here, the Tam High players have got a video monitor set up that's going to allow them to really learn and understand what's happening during the game. Big
Fantastic.
shout out and thanks to Tam Boosters. You know, all the support the Tam Boosters gets from the community, they put right back into the program, and it's going to help our players develop, understand the game, and put a better product on the field. So
Good
thanks to the
pursuit by
Tam
the
Boosters.
defense on that one, John. The quarterback is fleet of foot. He got out around the corner, and they kept him short, so it's a 3rd and 2. Let's see if the defense can hold here. They did a good job of just breaking that entire play down. He had to scramble, and they didn't let him get past that first-yard marker.
Looks like timeout. Bishop O'Dowd, they either like something they want to take advantage of or maybe needed to regroup on something here.
I think the Tam D's got him thinking a little bit, John.
I think that's right. 10:48 left in the second quarter here, 7-6. We've got a real chess match going on here between the coaching staffs, the captains, all the players on the field. They all sense it's evenly matched, and it's going to take both a cerebral and a physical effort today.
This ain't checkers today, John.
This ain't checkers today.
We remind you that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom. Please let your good sportsmanship show throughout the contest. Let's make our visitors feel welcome and give our officials the respect they deserve for doing a difficult job.
Wellborn out on the right edge. They switched it up here. So now we've got Oscar Armour set up on 17. Ayo Ajosi. Let's watch this defensive line, see if they can penetrate. Handoff out to the right
Straight up.
edge. Picked it up right away. Stopped.
Oh, that's going
Looks
to be
like
close.
just
I think
short.
they held him, John.
Looks like I see the near sideline referee with his hand up, signaling 4th down. Still with a yard to go.
Bishop O'Dowd going straight to the line. They're going for it.
Let's see Oscar step up here a little bit. Timeout, Tam High. That's a good timeout. This is a big opportunity to turn the field again.
Great defensive stand. Coach Lamont's very happy with that defensive stand. Great job by the D.
Defense is going to get locked in here. Like to see him push the line back just a little bit. Not give him anything. Wow. Here we go. 4th and 1 at the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you, John, the players showed up today for TAM, and the game plan is showing up for TAM today.
John Wellborn and DJ Hopkins out there. These guys are fired up. DJ's out there, number 51, DJ Hopkins. Strength, speed, high IQ. Let's see what our boys can put together out there.
That was another thing that Coach Lamont mentioned to us when we were out here. He said, as a team, very high football IQ this year.
Brendan Steinhofer, up top right.
Quarterback sneak looks like he might have just got there.
Let's
John.
see where they get the spot.
It's going to be close, but he might have just got there. They're giving it to him.
Just moved at the yard
But
they
it was
needed.
close.
Good effort both
It was
ways.
close.
Tug of War's going to go back and forth today. Oscar Armour stays. Oscar Armour's going to switch back up top right. We're going to get Brendan Steinhofer split out left here.
That's going to be a fun matchup all day today, John.
Secondary is going to be tested here. Great. Ayo Ajosi taken out right after he makes the catch
Great play by Oscar.
by Oscar Armour. 2nd and 5 here from the 34-yard line, 34 and a half.
And, John, let's remember, Oscar's a junior.
Oscar's a junior, and he's following Ayo again.
Oh.
We got a flag on the play. That early, looks like it was either illegal motion or offsides. Let's see what they come up with here. Seemed like it was just about before the snap,
Hard to say.
right as it came off.
There may have even been a holding on that play.
Illegal shift on the offense. Decline holding on the offense. So 2 penalties. We're going to go with holding. Going to move it back a bit here. 2nd down.
John, there's been a lot of penalties by the offense for Bishop O'Dowd today, and I think you got to credit the Tamalpais defense today.
They know
They're
how.
aggressive.
Yeah.
They're executing. It got them on their heels.
Second and 15. The secondary's given a lot of space to see what they get put in front of them. Ooh, good pressure there.
Oh,
Able to dump it off.
Oh,
Stutter step. Gets away from Jake's son.
oh, and there's a
Ball
fumble.
comes out. Ball's on the ground.
Wow.
Brings it back to the 34, 33
Lot
yard
on
line.
that play, John. You really
not
got
gonna
to
give
hand it to the Bishop O'Dowd
Forward
quarterback.
progress on that.
He was so close to being in the grass, made an
Quarterback.
outstanding pass. Great deep by the receiver.
3rd down and 4.
Then a
3rd
fumble, which prevented
and
the first down.
4 or 5. Lots of room out to the right. Oscar Armour gives them. takes him down. Just gets the first down.
6-yard completion to Josie. First down, Bishop McDowell.
That's a
Taking it to
challenging
the-
one-on-one matchup for Oscar out there, but he's doing a great job. But you know, you keep him to
If Oscar,
3, 4, 5 yards, you're doing a great job with him.
Oscar's got wheels. If Oscar's going to give him that much space, they're going to give it to him every time. Oscar looks like he could press up on him. Perhaps we'll see what happens here. He's got recovery speed, and he's got Jake over the top to protect him. Quarterback looks right, throws left.
Nice play. Good pursuit by the defense. Only got a couple on that.
Excellent job. Alex Christopher looks like he
2-yard completion to number 14.
took his outside linebacker spot, sprinted out, and made the firm tackle. Could have been 55 John Welburn.
All right, let's watch number 17 here, John.
Three-step drop, looks over the middle.
Oh.
Interception by Oscar Armour. Holds the ball.
And we've got flags as well.
We've got flags on the play after the interception. It won't negate the interception, that's for sure.
John, that was a fantastic play by Oscar. He was
Really
waiting in the weeds for that pass. He read the quarterback's eyes.
Really in the right spot.
And he moved up on that ball the minute it was thrown.
Let's see what we got here
Fantastic
after the
play.
interception. It could have been a
There's-
blindside block on Tam.
There's flags all over the field, and you know one thing we know for sure is that defensive players aren't really skilled in offensive blocking, John.
Yep. First down, Tam. They're going to move it back.
Personal foul, helmet to helmet on Tam. Tam takes over.
Boys are playing a super physical game today. Really good job by the defense to force that throw.
They had all the momentum going down the field there, John, and that was a big defensive play.
Bend, don't break. Defensive unit getting some
7-yard line for Tam.
well-earned rest right now. Take a breather, boys.
Again, fantastic play by Oscar Armour on that one.
Tam starts with the ball on the, looks like 3-yard line.
They're on about the 8, John.
About the 8-yard line. Connor Weisberg. It was Ethan Koo or Connor Weisberg. Let's see.
Maybe one.
44. Connor Weisberg.
Maybe 1, maybe 2. Oh, they're
Gain
gonna
of
give,
3.
They're gonna give him 3.
Again,
We'll take that.
no huddle. Trips left. Tavy.
Offensive
Reed.
line showing their mettle today.
Tavy, Reed, and Andrew.
Let's see if they try to get it down
Looks
the field,
like,
John, here. They've got the line softened
Connor's in the
up.
backfield again. Braden able to make the handoff and contribute to Connor keeping his
There
ground.
was a high
standing
snap
him up
on
and-
that. It was a good thing that Braden could even
Back to the line of scrimmage. Looks
keep
like
that
third.
snap from going into the end zone, John. He did a great job, but by the time he got the ball, the defense was already in the backfield.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for Tam.
Third and 7. Big third down here. Field position. Lachlan, Jake, and Tavy. And now a fourth comes out left. They misdirect the other way. Andrew Gordon
Nice play.
gets it out
Well
to
designed
the
play. Might be a little bit
10-yard
short,
line.
but
Looks
well
like
done.
4th and 2.
Little bit short.
4th and 2. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Maybe
4th
they're
and
just
2.
going to try to draw him off. Let's see what they do here. And it worked.
Well
Let's see who
done.
they're calling it on. They might be calling it on the offense.
We shall
They may be
see.
saying
We shall
number
see.
7. They may be saying. Okay. It looks like they were saying maybe Neil Turner move. Let's see. Yeah. Neil may have moved.
False start on Tam, 5-yard penalty, 4th and 12.
Well, it looked like they had some good idea there, and
No, not for it.
Coach Lamont's going to have some words. Make sure the guys stay tight.
Unfortunate. It was a great idea. First game of the season.
Yep.
That level of concentration and focus is tough to keep, but Coach Lamont wants it.
It's going to bring us. Got 11 guys on the field. Yeah. Now we do. Brings us back to that long drive from the 13-yard line before. That was quite a feat. High snap. Plenty of time. Dead ball out to the right. Gets a good Tam bounce. It's a wobbler. Oh, it's going to keep rolling. And we're going to stop it at the 45-yard line, just over the 45-yard line.
Fortunate for Tam that
close to 2
Bishop
points.
O'Dowd was definitely playing that for a reception and not for a block, because that could have been trouble.
All right, defense is out at it again. I'll tell you what, the defense has now been out there a little bit. We talked about how fit they are and how fast they are. This will be a good test. They've got to keep rolling hard for another 5 minutes and change before they get that halftime breather. Energy is still high. John Welborn looks like he's commanding the troops out there. Jeff, I bought myself a little lunchbox to the booth today. Felt like it was back to school time. I don't know which one of my kids I borrowed, but I got a plum, a banana. It's healthy. Feeling good. Here we go. 5 minutes left. First half, 7-6, Bishop O'Dowd. Quarterback takes the snap at the 50-yard line. Does not fake the handoff, a delayed handoff to number 22, who rumbles and stumbles down past the 35-yard line to the 33, it looks like.
Yeah, number 22 for Bishop O'Dowd was really headed downhill on that one. Couple of opportunities for Tam players, but he was on the move.
Four down linemen for Tam. They're just sending four.
Same play.
Great
to
blocking
the other side.
scheme. Great stiff arm. Gets another first down, number 22.
Yeah, you mentioned, John, the defense has been out there a little bit this quarter. Exact same play, first to the right, then to the left.
No huddle again. 22 in the back again. Also another handoff. This time,
Nice play by the defense.
defense clogged the hole. Jake Butler heading back in. Jake Butler heading back in, it looks like, for Will Rutkowitz. Quarterback under center. Takes a snap under center. Fakes a handoff left. Sacked in the backfield. Met
defense by
almost
Tam
simultaneously.
on that one. Wow, John Welborn is just, he's possessed today.
Two of them there at the same time.
Both players came in with great pursuit from opposite sides before the quarterback could even turn around. They had him in the grasp. And great tackling too, John, because he's slippery. We've seen him get out of the grasp today. Great tackling.
Eyes up, chest up, shoulders squared, and they wrapped. Well done, boys.
Another big defensive play, third and very long.
Great coaching. Great acceptance and commitment by the team. A lot of good stuff out here today. Here we go. 3rd and 14, 15 it looks like. Back 5 steps. Out to Ayo Ajasi again. Stiff arm.
Going to be 4th and long.
Not
John.
much
Let's see what they
north-south.
decide to do here.
Not much north-south after he made the catch here.
Number 17, Ajosi.
Under 3 minutes to play.
4th
and about 7 or 8.
4th and 7 from the 19, 20-yard line. Let's see what we got here. It's going to be trips left. Just 3 split out left. No bunch. Quarterback's naked in the backfield. Watch Ajasi there. Watch the quarterback keep this deep to the corner. Oh, just out of his outstretched hands. He had no one on him.
Great
Really good
defensive
idea.
play. Great defensive play. He was there, John. He was open in the end zone, but he had to turn around.
Wide
He
open in the end zone.
He was looking
Yep.
for it over the right shoulder and had to turn around going over the left, and he just couldn't make the grab. But good D. There was good pressure.
Sack really made the difference there, obviously.
Another big defensive play. All right, Sean, we need our offense
Here we
to
go.
keep the ball for the rest of this quarter. Our
2.5
Our
minutes.
defense is going to be gassed.
Braden takes the hand off the snap. Oh!
Protect that ball.
Lachlan with a little high step.
Oh!
Lachlan with a high step.
Wow.
Lachlan absolutely putting on
Wow.
a show out there. That's what we like to see.
Great move by Lachlan. Took an enormous hit and ran through the defender for another 15 yards. What a play.
High step and collision. Handoff up the middle. Was met in the backfield by number
Big
35. Saw it coming.
Yeah.
Ethan Koo got a few yards even after being met in the backfield.
Blitz by Bishop O'Dowd. He just blew that up, and
Reed Edwards comes out,
But
get a
great
little
play
breather.
by the running back there, just to get a couple of yards because he was hit hard in the backfield, John.
First and 10 from the 43. Floater over the middle. Oh! Just off the outstretched hand of
Fantastic
Tavy.
Effort. Octavian Green, what an effort. He almost pulled that in. Little behind him and high, got a hand on it, almost cradled it. What an athletic play.
Terrific touch, terrific timing. That's going to be there this season. 3 split out right. Lachlan comes back in tight. 2 split out right. Jake's son. Looks like Andrew Gordon. Throws a laser.
Fantastic
A
pass.
fastball down the middle to Jake's son.
Braden threw that on a rope right to the numbers, or number in the case of Jake, number 2. What a great pass by Braden. Moving the chains.
Lachlan and Tavy out to the left. Fakes the handoff. Oh, just out of the hands of Andrew Gordon.
Boy. That was a little scary. It was bobbling up in the air. He had a couple of chances at it. Just couldn't get the handle
Like
on
the
it, John.
timing, got it out of there fast.
But really like the way Braden's throwing the ball right now with authority.
Minute 23 left in the first half.
Great play calling by Coach Lamont as well.
Gordon set in motion, going to reset to the right side. Jake now split out to the left. Braden's going to
on the
keep.
move.
Braden's going to keep and get himself down to the 23-yard line. Let's see where they spot it from here. Minute 16 left. Stops the clock.
Braden, according to Coach Lamont, has really improved his wheels from last season, John. Coach Lamont is saying that he may be the second fastest player on the team this season.
That is the word on the street, and we can see it there for a bit. You know, between Andrew Gordon and Braden, we've got
Giving Braden
some
a little
flash.
bit of blow there. He's breathing hard. Big third down play.
Here we go. 3rd and 3, it looks like.
A little over a minute left in the quarter.
Braden,
Great
bootleg
play
out to the
action
right.
move. Smart play by
Oh,
Braden on that one.
17 just ripped Ethan Koo's helmet off, and a flag comes out. Ayo Ajasi is really not composing himself today out there.
Incomplete pass intended for Jake's son. Flag on the play.
I missed that, John.
Didn't see.
Is that why his helmet came off?
Yeah,
Got it
didn't.
ripped off?
Yeah, didn't see what preceded that. I caught the end of the altercation where
John, let's
Ayo
talk about the
Ajasi
play
ripped
before
off the
that for
helmet.
a second. Though. That
Bootleg?
was an outstanding play-action move by Braden. The entire defense bid on it, rolled out to the weak side, was flooded out to the left side. There just wasn't an open receiver out there, and Brady did absolutely the right thing. He threw that ball over so nobody could get it except for the TAM defender.
Yep.
Very, very smart play when nothing was there.
Absolutely.
But really well executed play.
You like to see that because with Braden getting that much time with our receiving core, plays like that are going to pay dividends for us throughout the season. By us, I mean, because we're a part of the program.
Big part of this.
But for the Hawks out there on the field, especially, they're going to see some benefit. These well-designed schemes and great execution,
The refs
athleticism.
are doing a great job trying to keep this thing contained, John. But at this point, I think a conversation with the coaches is in order. It's getting pretty chippy.
This is
the third or fourth time we had very lengthy discussions about some serious infractions on the field.
Both teams are going hard today. I was going to say it's a personal foul against TAM, a personal foul against Bishop O'Dowd, and we're going to say offsetting.
Okay. And they're not replaying third down because those must have occurred after the play.
Here we go, 4th and 3. 4th and 3, Ethan Koo in the backfield. Lachlan, Jake, and Andrew out to the right. Tavy on tight coverage here. Split left. Braden takes the snap. Quick drop. Quick drop to Andrew Gordon, who slices up the middle.
What a
big
throw.
Touchdown.
What a catch.
Excellent
what a
work there,
catch
boys.
after the run by Andrew. John, let's go.
Terrific.
High five, my friend.
Terrific. Let's go, Hawks.
What a fantastic play.
What a way to end the first half, practically. We've got under a minute left.
Outstanding route run by Andrew on that. Perfect pass by Braden, and the run after the catch by Andrew was just outstanding. What a play.
Hit him right in stride.
Just fantastic.
And the beats keep rolling here for the Hawks offense. Going for 2.
You know, I was talking to Art Young, John, earlier.
Tavy split out right. Oh.
Art said it was going to be all Bishop O'Dowd. I said, what are you talking about, Art? This is TAM's to lose.
Yeah, Park! Yeah, Park!
Young to Sun for the 2 points. TAM, just under a minute left, 59 seconds, up 14-7.
I think it's fair to say, John, that the TAM Hawks are fired up right now. Deservedly so.
Got a lot to be happy about, a lot to be encouraged about, and still a lot of football left to play. You know, Bishop O'Dowd didn't travel over here to
there's a
let
minute
this one
left
slip
to
away.
Play. They've got to stay on their game right now because this is a very explosive Bishop O'Dowd team.
Back to your observation earlier, Jeff, you know, I feel like the refs are going to want to make sure that this game stays spirited but under control.
Yeah. We've got a whole nother half to play, and
make sure the safety.
There's been a lot of unsportsmanlike flags flying here today. We want to tamp that down.
So we get one more special teams play here. It looks like at least one more here. With the wind at our back, a big gust. That's going to make a difference in the second half. We'll see.
Impressive showing by TAM in this first half. Art Young is really going to be eating his
Let's
words
see what
after
we've
this
got
half.
here.
All right,
we go.
again, let's see some
Trevor
pursuit by the
Koo's
kicking
gonna
team here.
onside kick here again. Oh, onside kick. That was a good one.
Really, really well
Really
played
liked
by
it.
number 32 on Bishop O'Dowd. Just smothered that ball. It was a great onside kick, tough to handle, and he grabbed it.
48-yard line.
Let's go, D!
Bishop O'Dowd.
Good news is defense got a little bit of a breather on that last drive for a touchdown by the Hawks.
David Anderson back in. We know he was out a little bit earlier in the first half, but I think he's been back in for a bit. But he's out there. So you've got David Anderson split out left on the line with Will Rutkowitz. Looks like DJ Hopkins at tackle.
Let's see if David and John
maybe we
can
got
get to
John
the
Wilborn.
quarterback
This is a fearsome defensive line.
Oh!
Nothing there for Ayo Ajasi. It looks like he might be losing a little bit of steam or chutzpah, as we say.
I think that was a great play by David Anderson. I think Ojasi, I think he just wanted to run a little quicker than he should have. Didn't have the ball secured yet. Slipped out of his hands.
This front four for Tam. David Anderson in the slot. He's going to get through. Just bumped. Throw out to the left. Plenty of daylight. Good tackle to stand them up at the 45-yard line.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Good gang tackling by the Hawks on that one.
3rd and 3.
They're playing with purpose today.
Both sides of the ball, yeah.
Timeout, Bishop O'Dowd.
39 seconds left. Bishop O'Dowd takes a timeout, collect themselves, see if they can get back on the board. As we know, Tam's going to start off receiving the ball in the second half. Bishop O'Dowd knows it. They're going to try to capitalize if they can, put a few points on the board. Terrific turnout today in the stands at Sam Chapman Stadium here in Bruce Grant Field. Halftime show is going to be underway in just a little bit, but
I don't think it's up yet.
bleachers are packed on the first full weekend back of the school year. Students, teachers, and Lord knows parents are excited the school year has started again.
TMD needs to stay focused here, John. There's plenty of time left for this Bishop O'Dowd offense.
Let's see what we've got here. We've got Oscar Armour going to be out left here.
Be a big
So he's
boost
not with
for this
A.O.
team to win
Ojasi.
14-7 at halftime.
Pass low, caught.
Move the chains. Bishop O'Dowd's going without a huddle.
No huddle. Clock's running. 30 seconds left. He's going to take one shot deep.
Oh, what a play!
Sack by Will Rutkowitz. Will Rutkowitz, number 50.
Will came charging in, got blocked, tripped over the lineman, and as he was falling, tackled the quarterback around the ankle. What a play. That's going to do it.
First half wraps up.
What a
Coach
first
Lamont
half by the Tam Hawks.
getting his players into the locker room. Players on the field are doing a good job separating.
Coach Lamont's got to be pleased after that half.
Looks like all the players are coming off the field, but Bishop O'Dowd is staying on the field for a sec. The refs are out there with him as well. Just want to make sure everything is okay. Now we're locked up. So Jeff,
Not
great
quite
first
sure.
half.
Maybe they thought it was a first down and the clock had stopped, but the clock had clearly run out.
There we go.
What a first half by Tam
All right,
Hawks.
everybody, enjoy halftime. Get some snacks. Take a nap. We got a second half that we all can't wait for. We'll see you in just a little bit.
Let's get
Ladies and gentlemen, viewers at home, welcome back to the start of the second half here. Tam High hosting Bishop O'Dowd. Tam High up 14-7, joined by our good friend Scott Dalton. Scott, how's it going, buddy?
Doing great, John. Thanks for having me.
Scott's been announcing the in-stadium action here for the fans and has been close to the action, so no getting up to speed. We've been in it since yard one, and we're going to start off this second half with Bishop O'Dowd kicking off to the Tam High Hawks. Everybody is fired up. You know, that offensive line in the first half, Scott, just a terrific job combined with some play action and some good motion, really kept the Bishop O'Dowd defense second-guessing and on their heels a bit.
I agree, John. I think, the coach definitely drew up some nice plays. And the offensive line is, fairly young at this point. I know that there are a couple starters that will be coming back off of injury shortly. But this was an area that could have been a piece of concern for us out of the gates this year.
Terrific point, right? This is a team that's coming together. This line is coming together, and they've got some starters that'll be joining soon. So lots to be enthusiastic about. One correction from the first half. Player that was in on a ton of plays, mispronounced Will Rutkowitz. It's Will Zukevich. And they faked the onside kick. Looked like a little bit of soft shoe. Kick is up. It's away. Jake's underneath it. Gets it at about the 10, 12-yard line. Stutter step. Looks for his hole. Breaks to the outside. Stays in bounds, lowers his shoulder, gets himself to the 45-yard line handily.
Really nice way for Tam to start the second half after scoring at the end of the first half.
First special teams play of the game was a gaff that went the wrong way, starting off the second half on the right foot, and then some.
It's Tam starting off with their traditional set here. 1st and 10 with Connor in the backfield.
Tavy and Reed Edwards here, split left. Lachlan, slot right. We've got Andrew Gordon up top. Braden takes the snap a little high, but he controls it, steps up in the pocket, floats one out to Lachlan Henley, who lowers his shoulder, protects the ball.
Another nice play by Braden Young, stepping up in the pocket just enough to give himself some space to make that pass.
Offensive line controls their man, sets him into safe zones. Braden takes advantage of it. Ball's going to be here at the 32-yard line. Looks like... Here we go. Reed Edwards again. Left slot. Tavy Green. Left. Handoff.
Nice run by Connor Weisberg.
Connor Weisberg again.
Gain of 5-ish.
Gets some early contact near the line of scrimmage, but he's just got mass, velocity, and force on his side. Bishop O'Dowd still has their hands full. Braden, the backfield, looking in. Braden communicates the play to the line. Ball at the...
Got Reed Edwards in the slot this time, it looks like.
Reed and Tavy Green out here on the left. Let's see. Early whistle, probably going to be...
I think we had a little bit of a false start there on number 70, Turner Neal. It looked like he might have rocked back a little bit before the snap.
False start indeed. Braden asking for the play to get in. Run it. He likes the defense he sees out there. He doesn't want to give him a chance to switch. Same set. Andrew and Lachlan up top on the tight right. Space here with Tavy. Look for Tavy on the left maybe. Touch pass.
What a great catch by Andrew Gordon. Climbed the ladder up over number 18 on O'Dowd.
Great composure.
And another great pass by Braden, putting it only where Andrew could catch it.
Andrew Gordon for a first down at the Bishop O'Dowd 12.
pitch and catch looks like out there. Tavy ISO on the left here. 2 men in the backfield. You got Jake and Connor. Jake.
All right, so a pickup of 1 or 2.
Jake gets low and just.
That was a nice job of number 8 coming over from the backside.
2nd and 7 here. At the 9-yard line, let's see, just about 9.5. Tavy, Jake, and Andrew. Tavy Green, Jake's son, and Andrew Gordon here out left. Connor Weisberg in the backfield. Nobody up top to the right. Watch for Braden roll out to the right again.
Nice
handoff
handoff
to Connor. Holds
right
the
up
ball.
the middle.
Brought down at the
Way to run downhill.
4-yard line. Really does a good job there. Strong legs, strong shoulders, but his angle of attack, you're right.
And it's nice to see him healthy this year. I believe last year he missed a good part of the season with a foot injury.
Makes a big difference. Full strength. Looks like penalty on the play against Tam. It's going to walk it back a bit. Second and 17 from the 19.
Second down, 17 for 10.
Jakeson and Tavy out to the left. Connor in the backfield. Braden takes a snap. He's going to step up a little bit.
Wide open.
Right over the middle. Touchdown.
Nice read by Braden.
Took his time.
Andrew did a nice job of settling into a spot. And again, the offensive line giving them time to make plays.
This young line has proven to be quite an asset here. First home game of the season. Braden's got plenty of time to use that IQ and that arm and really take his time to pick his pockets.
Going for 2 again.
Going for 2 again. Tam up 20-7 here. Bunch trips left. Fake the handoff. Oh.
Just out of the hand of Tavian Green.
Had the twin.
Certainly would have been a circus-type catch.
Braden lofted it out there to the twin towers of Lachlan Henley and Tavy Green. Good things will happen in that direction typically. Tam up 20-7, so they start the second half with the same poise and confidence that they ended the first. Looking at the energy of Bishop O'Dowd right now, they've got some seeking to do here to see what they can put together. Ever since that opening kickoff, it's been all Tam. Here comes number 55, John Welborn, out to the special teams unit. He's got a little bit of Lawrence Taylor energy if you watch him out there. His motor is high. He goes from pre-snap all the way through the whistle at 6,000 RPMs.
I know there's a lot of expectation for John to be a key contributor this year.
Wind still at our back here. Trevor Koo. I'll tell you, that last onside kick was really well timed, really well done. We'll see if we go traditional here or we try something a little bit creative.
One thing about Coach, he always likes to be aggressive.
Ooh. Yet again.
Almost.
Yet again.
It did touch off number 14 and number 35. He did a good job of just falling on the ball.
Scott, to your comment, Coach likes to be aggressive, aggressive from the get-go and up 20-7 rather. You don't expect that to stop.
I think this is a big series for the defense. Let's see if we can, we can get off the field here.
Ayo Josie up top left. Hand off to 22
Hand off
again.
to number 22.
David Anderson
David
hits him
Anderson
behind the
right
line
there,
of scrimmage.
no gain.
Handoff to number 22.
Just makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
O'Dowd for no gain.
Ayo Ajasi again. Split out left
Up
with
with number
Brendan
2, Tomei.
Steinhofer. Brendan Steinhofer and Jake are in the slot.
We have a false start on number 14. It looks like he just kind of fell out of his stance almost.
False start on 14 is going to help.
False start. Offense. Loss of 5 yards.
All right, so 2nd and 15 now.
2nd and 15 at the 42, 43 yard line. Caden Behringer locking it down at safety. Allows Jake to play up in the slot. And again, we've got Brendan Steinhofer out. Little screen to Ayo Ajasi. Oh,
Well played by-
boy. Alex Christopher.
Nicely done
Number
by Alex
16.
Christopher. Read the play well. And really a solid tackle because 17 has been a difficult player to bring down today.
Third down and about
He got square with his shoulders and got low. Did not try to take him down up high.
And here we are now, 3rd and 20 at least at this point. Maybe 18.
Leon Tierney, left outside linebacker. Let's keep an eye on him. Let's see what happens across the slot here. Turning.
Intercepted by
Jake
Jake
Sun
Sun.
with another pick. Wheels all the way through.
He's got one man to beat.
Just
He
stepped out of bounds at the 2 yard
just
line.
at the 3 yard line.
What a great play by Jake Sun. Defensive line, pressure, protection.
Exactly what the defense needed there.
at about the 2 yard line.
It's great when the offense and defense are both continuing to put pressure on Bishop O'Dowd.
Terrific energy here at Sam Chapman Field and Bruce Grant Stadium.
Let's go, Willie!
Here we go. Tavy, slot right.
And
Ooh, wow.
Trevor walked right in.
Ethan Koo.
Oh, flag down.
Ethan Koo into the end zone.
Ethan Koo walks in nearly untouched. We've got holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense.
Going to negate the touchdown. Bring it back to the probably 13-yard line if they were at the 3.
Always a tough penalty when you're inside the red zone.
Still first down at the TAM 14-yard line.
Ethan Koo in the backfield. Andrew Gordon up top right. We got trips down low with Tavy, Lachlan, and Reed. Braden set for the snap. It's back. He controls it, brings it down. 70 does a great job. Out to Ethan. Loses his footing down at the 10-yard line.
Pass complete.
Turner Neal with some really good work on the edge there. Defensive end was coming fast and furious. Quick hands.
11-yard line.
And another nice job by Braden to quickly save that snap. Could have easily gone over his head.
Sure hands. He really does have sure hands multiple times today. Makes it look easy. Snaps up and good. There it is. Back to Ethan.
Nicely drawn
Now
up
we're
play.
in.
Run by number
Again, great job by the offensive line, creating holes for the running backs to find.
Offensive line, the receivers, everybody blocks their assignment so well. As Coach talked about when we met with him earlier this week, expecting some big things out of the running game.
That's right. That's
It's
right. He was
balanced.
talking about that. He said that with the health of Connor and the strength of the skill positions across the board on offense, he felt like he could really do something with the running game this year, which of course is then going to open up.
Here we
The
go.
offense.
Trevor's in. He was practicing the second half. He's got the wind at his back. Here we go, Tiku. Terrific soccer player, all-around athlete. Let's see if he's got a little extra in this one. Snaps up. Good. Through the
That is
uprights.
good. Well done.
Way to go, Trevor Koo, to finish off a terrific drive by Tam High. 6 minutes left, 27-7.
All day, Park! All day!
Bishop O'Dowd is
Oh, yeah, Park!
not sure what to make of this, but Tam High knows what they expected of themselves. Team is doing a terrific job out here. Word on the street is they're a little off balance, Bishop O'Dowd, perhaps. Not expecting this. They came in with some incredibly high energy. They're a great program and great team. Got a lot of football left. Let's see how they respond here.
All right. Well, let's see what kind of response O'Dowd can do here.
What do we think onside kick? I think onside kick.
I would be surprised if it weren't.
Right? Will it be, you're right, a squib all the way to the sideline, or will it be one that's just straight down the middle, or one that's supposed to pop up?
I mean, O'Dowd certainly looks like they've got their all-hands team up front.
Oh, I
the
love
little
the little
pooch.
pop. Little pop.
The pooch kick.
Oh,
It was out of bounds.
Recovered by Tam.
Recovered by Tam.
After number 2, Tomei may have fumbled that.
Recovered by the Hawks.
Elbow team!
Fantastic turn of events. Gotta love the energy on the sideline. Quote of the day, get the buses warmed up so Bishop O'Dowd gets home on time. There is an air of confidence that is, it's got some swagger to it for the Hawks, which we like to see. This is a big opening game, and they have really delivered so far. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Confidence
Tavy-
breeds confidence for sure.
Competence breeds confidence.
All right,
Great
that was
coverage.
good idea to take a shot downfield.
Great coverage.
Brayden Young, tended for number 1.
Tam
Clock's-
has shown that they can run the ball, so even here at 2nd and 10, all we need to do is, eat up 3 or 4 yards on this play, and we're right back in a good spot.
That's it. Put yourself in. Yeah, 3rd and 6 or so is plenty. Reed, Lachlan, Andrew in order on the right. Hand off to Ethan. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Connor Weisberg, rather.
Nice
Contact.
job by the defensive line that time. They definitely plugged up the holes.
3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
This is also definitely 4-down territory for Coach.
Yep.
So we can just pick up 4 yards here.
Green split out left. Reed in the slot on the left. Lachlan slot right. Andrew Gordon up top. Connor Weisberg in the backfield. Looks like they're going to send a bunch of pressure. 2 blitzes. Dumps it off.
Really nice play by number 24 on that
Excellent.
time, because Coach had drawn up a nice play there for us. We'd cleared out the center of the field, but number 24 stuck with Andrew Gordon. Picked up 1 or 2. So now we've got 4th and 7, but Coach
Andrew-
being the aggressive coach that he is, here we go.
He got him to go. Very easy. Took advantage of the aggressive stance.
So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So we'll be back at 4th and 2 is my guess. Oh. Wow.
They called
on the
false
quarterback.
start
They called
on
it
the
on
quarterback
Braden.
for a hard count.
We'll have to see. We'll have to check the replay on that one.
You know, that's a tough one. Braden's hands are in the air. I think a lot of the fans have it in the air too.
We were 4th and 7, thinking we were going to be 4th and 2, and now we're 4th and 12 at the 35-yard line.
4th and 12, not as apt to blitz. Let's just see. They might show 2 again. They might just send 2 again. They have nothing to lose at this
I feel
point.
like this is a Lachlan Henley type of.
Let's see if they call it the right way this time.
False start.
Number 70 on the right edge. Rocked a little bit. After, looked like he was responding to some black and gold helmets piercing the veil of the line of scrimmage.
So now we're at 4th and 17. We've backed ourselves all the way up to the 40-yard line. Still feel like this is a Lachlan Henley type of play here.
I sort of feel like you're right. I feel like Coach might have something designed for this. Baiting.
All right. So we tried to draw them off sides, ran the play clock all the way down, and Coach calls a timeout.
Poised. Don't want to make any more mistakes here. It's been a really clean game so far. Going to keep it going. Interesting play coming up.
Good time for a timeout as well. Kind of get the offensive line back in gear, focusing a little bit.
I wonder what Braden's punting ability is like. I wonder if on 4th down he just
a little
throws in a
pooch
sneak punt over the top. Keeps it down inside the 10-yard line and lets the defense pin their ears back. Drop kick a la Doug Flutie. Give him the green light, Coach. Tam's ready. Hayden Perkins, Braden Self, got Turner Neal, and Jackson Marcus.
4th down and 17 for Tam.
Here we go, 4th and 17 from the 40-yard line. Connor Weisberg in the backfield. Scott. Here we go. Wonder if we try to get him off sides again. We don't.
Oh, nice play by number 26.
Good coverage the whole way.
All
There
the
was
way-
contact, but it was contact because they were both stride for stride.
All right, so a little bit of trickery. Didn't work.
Okay, defense come up big here. 27-7 still. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
I think it's pretty important for the defense to get a defensive stop here. Tam has really dominated this quarter. You'd hate to see them give up any points here and let O'Dowd back in the game.
You got to keep the momentum on your side here against Bishop O'Dowd. Plenty of time. They're sending them.
Wow, number 2, Tomei, was wide open.
Wide
on that.
open there. Yeah.
Nice read by the quarterback and a gain of 15-plus yards.
Yeah, it looked like either some
Maybe
misprotection or a zone
Maybe a slip on
that
the,
they got
on the
underneath. Not sure.
defensive back.
1st down, Bishop O'Dowd. That's a Tam 44-yard line.
Peter Vermeil here down on the right, broken out. Ao Josie again. Out of bounds.
Nice job
After
with
5.
tackling, just ensuring that Josie can't turn a 3 or 4 yard gain into something bigger.
Could, as we've seen him do, he could turn those jets on and get to the house.
For about 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
Here we go again. Peter Vermeil down on the right side. Quarterback looks left, then comes back right. Quick pop by Caden Behringer, number 23.
Nice hit by Caden coming up from the safety position.
Pass complete to number 2, Tomei.
O'Dowd does feel as though they've
It's gonna
found
be
their rhythm in this series.
3rd and 1. David Anderson, just gets its
Nicely
away.
done by David Anderson.
Not quite in the grasp.
Pass incomplete.
Looked like it was in the grasp there.
Freshman number 65, David Anderson on the play.
Going to be 4th and 1.
4th and about 1.
You wouldn't expect him to put it up in the air here, but
we've really seen the ratio of running plays to passing plays for O'Dowd is probably, 10% at best.
yeah. Couple of series back, number 22 in the backfield. Had a lot of success going to him. Jake back at safety. Covering up on top of Caden. Leon Tierney there, left outside linebacker.
So an interesting adjustment on the yardage. They actually gave Tomei a first down on that reception. So the first down incomplete pass. So now we're at 2nd and 10.
Oh, full start. Oh my God. You got away with that shit.
Oh! Ooh.
Off the hands of number 9, who has had a really
Almost.
nice day today and almost intercepted by Jake Sun.
Jake's in a good spot there again. Can sniff it out a mile away.
So 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Clearly
Watch,
a big
watch for this defensive line. They know they've got an opportunity here. They know they've got to keep him contained. Let the secondary do their job.
clearly our focus is going to be on number 17 and number 9. Number 17 coming across the middle. Intercepted again.
Intercepted number 12.
Brendan Steinhofer intercepts a tipped pass. They were looking for number 17 across the middle, and Tam played it really well. Again, the defense standing up and getting a great stop as we head into the last 2 minutes of the third quarter. And good field position for Tam.
There's a momentum shift. Let's see the offense do what they do.
Willie, use your hands, buddy.
Who's in the backfield? That Ethan or Connor? Connor. Quick out to the right. Lachlan again, dragging defenders.
Nice
2 to
pickup
3
of
yards.
7, probably.
Yards after catch and yards after contact, both positive column on the ledger.
Locke is a guy who's always looking for the contact. He's never looking to run out of bounds.
Ooh, ISO here on the wide part of the field. Tavy Green is on an island. If he can break free of 26 and get behind him, look for Braden to take a shot. He's held up. It's a running play, straight up the middle.
Straight up the gut. Looks like a first down for, looks like that's Ethan Koo.
Ethan Koo, 22.
Nice job for Tam moving the sticks.
Clock running, 1:40 left in the third quarter. Same set, Andrew Gordon up top right. Handoff again to Ethan Koo.
Nice 6 yards for Ethan.
Barrels across the 50-yard line, right to it. Ball's set at midfield now. Offensive line, we've been saying it all
Offensive line
day.
is looking good, and it's O'Dowd's defensive line is quick, but they're not necessarily that big, which I think is definitely helping us.
Ethan
Another
again.
4+ yards for Ethan for another first down.
First down.
It feels like at this point, with a 27-7 lead, that Coach Lamont is going to be content just running the football until O'Dowd can show that they can stop the run.
Just some classic old school smash mouth. Let it roll.
Good job, Kaleo.
Cole Kramlich has just entered the game.
Looks like Kaleo Morris coming out for a break.
Would expect a run play here again.
4 down, no blitz.
I mean, they're certainly not stacking the box yet. So Connor comes in. Oh, there's a flag down.
Expect that to be holding.
I would imagine.
Cole got a pancake. Cole got a pancake.
Cole Kramlich with a pancake there.
Connor Weisberg.
Put that one on the wall.
Flag on the play.
Indeed, it's holding.
Good pancake, Cole.
2nd and 20.
After the penalty,
First and 20.
1st and 20.
Yeah,
1st and
yeah,
20.
The,
and 20.
4 down, maybe 35's coming.
Andrew Gordon up top. Look at Andrew Gordon to break a little post across the middle. Linebackers are up tight. There's plenty of room back behind there. Nope. Gosh.
8 yards plus pickup for
8 yards.
for Connor.
Hand off to Connor Weisberg.
Even as O'Dowd starts to stack the box a little bit.
2nd down and 12.
And that was the last play of the third quarter. So,
Wow.
dare I say it, a dominant third quarter by Tam,
Absolutely.
creating 2 turnovers, scoring 2 touchdowns.
Fans, each school is proud of their team.
Great energy.
School spirit,
Nothing sloppy.
tradition, and sportsmanship.
Fans here are excited about what they're seeing on the field. So are we up in the booth.
Your support and creating respect
Sign of great things to come. Still got to finish the fourth quarter. Again, anything can happen, we know. So Bishop O'Dowd is not going to stop playing.
It's all about respect. Respect the game.
Knowing the pedigree of their coach, they're certainly not going to let them just lay down in the fourth quarter.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see the stats after the game. Time of possession, rushing yards. Tam's out there ready to rock and roll. Bishop O'Dowd coming out just in time to start the fourth quarter here.
I would say coach has done a nice job of mixing up the play calls a bit. The passing plays have been, Braden's been very efficient.
4 down, no one coming. Except for that, okay, yeah. No.
Look out, Braden.
To Lachlan again.
Nice dump off to Lachlan.
Screen pass from non-Braden Young to number 4, Lachlan Lindley.
Pickup of
Gain of about
12,
8
8 yards rather.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Andrew and Lachlan down here split right. Connor Weisberg in the backfield. Reed Edwards and Tavy Green split left.
This is definitely 4-down territory here. I would expect
In
some
motion.
kind of
Fake the handoff. Braden gets some time. Braden taken down.
Unfortunately, that was
the-
probably the one thing that we couldn't have happen there in terms of leaving us to a good position on 4th down.
12, Ryan O'Neal.
Maybe not possible. It would have likely been better if Braden could have just gotten rid of that one and thrown it out of
A
bounds.
safe spot somewhere there may have been.
Once he was outside the tackles, I think he probably, that'll be something that he sees on the tape
Yeah.
after the game, and he'll learn from that one.
Yep. Haven't been too many broken plays today, but it is a good opportunity to learn from. Here we go. Big 4th down here. Ball at the 46-yard line. Trips right. Timeout.
Oh, flag.
Delay of game,
Delay
that's
game.
a tough one.
5 more.
Gain by Tam on the play. Loss
always tough because we don't actually have a play clock posted here.
No.
So it's really an internal clock type of thing for Braden.
Yeah.
16 minutes to go.
Maybe 5 down, 6 down. Maybe they're stacking, coach.
Watch for the release.
Oh, yeah.
Get there, get there, get there, get there, get
Oh,
there.
no,
Ball's out,
fumble.
ball's out.
Well,
Ball's
fumble,
out.
turnover.
It's
We were
recovered.
going to turn the ball over on downs right at that spot anyway.
Yep. Tackle or fumble, same.
So here we go. It's defense's turn again.
Boy, that start to the second half through most of the third quarter, great opportunities that Tam took advantage of. Bishop O'Dowd has dug in here in the last 8 minutes or so.
They've definitely stepped up their defense.
Again, thanks to the Tam boosters for providing terrific video functionality for the Tam Hawks on the sideline. They get to see what's happening in-game, learn from it, make adjustments. Quarterback steps up, dumps it off for the first down across the 45 to the 44-yard line.
Number 2. He's been in on a lot of plays today. That was a nice job of Devin Wilson, the quarterback, to keep his eyes up and downfield in order to make that play.
Rolls out across
Less
his body.
experienced guys would have just put that, tucked it in and ran that, and he probably would have only picked up 3 or 4 yards.
Made it look easy.
Oops. A little bit of a flyer there by Devin. Looked like he actually lost the grip of the ball there.
Yeah. Uncharacteristic, but it can happen. Here we go. Watch John Welborn here. Watch Jake Butler. Welborn trying to get through.
Nice tackle.
Ooh. Sure hands there.
Good job by Alex Christopher there.
Calling his name again. AC's been in on the play a few
For
times
a short
here today.
gain, right? 2 yards, maybe 3.
Couple of yards, yep. Looks like 3rd and 9. 3rd and 8. Brendan Steinhofer up on Ayo Josie. They're looking for him.
Nice hit.
He dropped it.
Nice hit by Alex again, coming over the middle
There's AC, as they call him.
to dislodge the ball from number 2, Tomei. So here we have 4th and 8.
4th and
Clearly,
8.
Bishop O'Dowd has no choice other than to go for it.
4th and 9 at the 43. 9 minutes left.
And another big play for the TAM defense.
Terrific finish all the way through the whistle, all the way through the ball. We've got 4 down linemen. Let's see if we just send 4. We send 5.
Straight
all
up
the way
the
through,
middle.
we send 5. Lots of pressure there.
Ooh,
Off his
in and out of the
hands.
hands of number 9. It was a nice delayed blitz by number 7, Mateo Pardee,
Yeah.
who put just a little pressure on Devin Wilson to not be able to hang in there long enough to get number 9 open.
Made a big difference. That's right. Perfectly timed. Looked like they were just going to send 4.
So here we go. TAM defense again steps up, turns the ball over on downs to the offense, and here we are at our own 43-yard line, 1st and 10 with 8.5 minutes to go, winning by 20.
4 down, coach. 4 down, no blitz. 4 down, no blitz. Oh, blitz, 35.
This defensive line has got some spirited coaching. It's terrific. You love to see it.
Nice pickup of 4 yards by
Ethan
Trevor.
Koo.
Ethan Koo. Sorry, Ethan.
8.5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Getting ready to cross midfield here. Andrew Gordon in motion. High snap again. Ooh.
Nice job by number 36 there.
Yeah.
Getting through the line and
Quick.
almost horse collaring Ethan Koo.
Quick through the line for sure.
So we back us up a little bit, 3rd and 8. So again, as you mentioned earlier, O'Dowd's defense has definitely stepped up in the last 3 or 4 series and has begun to put the pressure back on Tam.
You'd like to see clean exchange here on the snap too, right? Again, it's
something they'll be working on
one
this
area
week,
to
I'm
work
sure.
on. Yep. Clean snap. Braden's got plenty of time. Throws just to the sideline back shoulder, but off by a couple of yards each way.
A little bit of miscommunication there between Braden and Andrew. Andrew pointing at himself that was his fault.
Jake comes in for Reed Edwards. 4th and 8. Still sitting at the 44-yard line now. Watch the blitz here. They're going to send at least 5, it looks like, maybe 6.
Wouldn't be surprised to see someone come in motion here for Tam.
They send 6. Yeah.
Well, O'Dowd just stacked the box, brought more than we could guard against, and Braden just didn't have a chance to get the ball anywhere.
Yeah, they sent 6.
Quick series for the offense, so the defense already is back on the field.
3 and out. Yeah, this defense has gotten the job done all day. See if they can finish 4 quarters here with the same intensity. Leon Tierney sees what's happening. Caden Behringer
nice play on
again.
both sides. Well drawn up offensive play. Number 9 just came down, sat himself in a pocket, and then Caden came up and made a nice tackle from the safety position.
6 yards, 7 yards. John Welborn's coming out, getting a breather.
Out pattern. Jake Sun read it the whole time for Tomei.
2-on-2, Sun on Tomei.
Pass intended for number 2, Cole Tomei. Broken up by Jake Sun. Incomplete.
No huddle continues. They want to keep the momentum going if they can on their side, but let's see if they can get something going here. Brendan Steinhofer on Ayo Ajosi steps up. Ooh, quarterback's got plenty of time. Rolls out to his left. Across his body, he throws just off
number
the
9.
fingertips
Just
of
off number 9's
again.
hands. He's definitely dropped a couple of those today that I'll bet you as the season goes on that he'll be catching. A nice job by number 15 to, again, roll out of the pocket, keep his eyes up, look downfield, and really found the open player.
Great toss. He did everything he had to do there. Couldn't put it together on the other end. Flags down on the far side of the field.
Flag on the play.
Waiting to see if they're going to replay 3rd down or if it's 4th down.
Looks like Tavy Green is coming in to play one of the defensive back positions. Personal foul, blindside block on Tam on the defense. Have to tell you, John, I'm not that familiar with the blindside block.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe a miscommunication in the signals because that doesn't add up no matter what calculator you're using. 1st down. Bishop O'Dowd.
On the 15, 14-yard line.
Yep.
In there.
John Welborn off his block and pursues.
Nice job.
Bring down the quarterback after he crosses the line of scrimmage for a gain of probably 4, maybe 3. Change of personnel here for Bishop O'Dowd. Ayo Ajosi out wide. Brandon.
Nice hit by. Nice pressure by David Anderson. Oh.
Flag on the play.
Pass interference
Pass
on Tam.
interference.
Too bad because David Anderson had put enough pressure on the quarterback that that ball wasn't going anywhere.
Haven't been tallying, but a decent penalty count today. Pretty clean early, but as
These
the
last
game
few
goes on.
series for Tam, both on the offensive
Yeah.
side and the defensive side, we've seen a fair share of penalties that have put us in a bit of a hole.
Yeah. Something to look at. Clean up a
Recall
bit.
At one point, Tam had the ball first and goal on the 3 or 4 yard line, and we ended up backing ourselves all the way up to almost the 40-yard line.
Never going to help you. See what the defense can do here. Backed up, backs against the wall. They've been strong all day.
So
Ball
now
at
it's
the
first and goal on the 6-yard line.
Pass interference on Tam.
Ryder Covey.
2nd and 1.
Ryder Covey popping in now. Oh,
Just out of the hands
great toss.
of number 8.
Great toss again. Definitely needed a sure set of hands there because he had to
Had to leave his
reach
feet
out.
for that one.
Yeah,
Certainly not the easiest one to catch.
no.
Incomplete. 3rd down and 1.
It's David Anderson coming off the field.
3rd and 1 at the 6.
Touchdown to number 9.
Yeah, it looked like a little rock on number 56 there again.
Touchdown, Bishop O'Dowd.
All righty.
All right, so
Touchdown.
6 minutes to go. They're going for the extra point. Game certainly gets a little interesting here. O'Dowd will clearly be going for an offside,
Onside kick.
an onside kick.
27-13. Extra point could bring it to within. Gets it through 27-14. 13 points. You need 2 scores of your Bishop O'Dowd with 6 minutes left. Sure hands here on special teams. We're going
Tam
to
will
need to just
definitely have
recover the
all
ball.
hands team.
Offense has got something to show here, you know, to see if they can close out the game. Defense has been out there quite a bit here in the last 10 minutes or so of game time, and the offense has got to step up and continue what they did the rest of the game and finish this.
Going to be key for the Tam seniors to step up here. We've talked about the skill positions on the offensive side being mostly seniors, so this is going to be their chance to shine and show that they can close out games.
Ready for the onside kick.
Strangely, we don't have our hands team on the line there.
You got Reed Edwards.
Coach, let's go. Let's get focused here, Coach. Let's get focused.
Reed Edwards.
Looks
like our
Kaleo
special
Morris.
hands.
Watch onside kick. Watch the onside kick. Watch the onside kick.
Get that shit hard.
Oh, come on.
They hit Patty?
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's see what happened here. There was a flag thrown before the ball had gone even 3 or 4 yards. It looks like one of the kicking team members was offside. So now they're going to back it up. Careful here. Be coordinated. Everybody get up to 10 yards. There you go.
Important to remember, Tam can go inside of the 10 yards to field the ball. O'Dowd can't touch the ball.
Great point. They don't have to wait behind that 10-yard invisible line. It seems like they've waited a couple times. Lachlan Henley now up in the center.
There we go.
They may send it deep here. Yeah. Careful. This is still live.
Tavy Green fields it.
Bishop O'Dowd excited about a tackle. Good job.
So here we go.
This is the test.
1st and 10
at the
on the 12-yard
12-yard
line.
line.
Return by number 1.
Still 6 minutes left.
Well played by O'Dowd. Great kick.
14-yard line. 1st and 10.
Still just under 6 minutes left.
So this is going to be our chance, I think, to find something over the middle.
Jake Sun takes it up the gut. 4 yards or so.
O'Dowd is clearly stacking the box at this point, daring us to throw the ball, which makes a lot of sense because incomplete passes then stop the clock, which would favor O'Dowd.
Let's go 3.5 each time and see what happens here.
But this might also be a nice spot to find Lachlan coming over the middle or a little out pass.
He's out on the edge. Tight end right. Jake Sun and Connor Weisberg in the backfield. Yes.
Oh.
Jake gets it again, stays on his feet, breaks through some tackles at or near the 1st down marker. It's going to be 3rd and looks like a couple less than a couple, 3rd and 1.
Jake Sun, all-purpose player for the last 2 or 3 years, really.
Big plays on defense throughout the game here and chipping away yardage for the offense.
When the team's in need of a play, Jake is almost always involved. So here we go, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. This is arguably the play of the game so far.
Power set. Tavy Green set out left. Everybody else in tight.
O'Dowd just stacking the box, everyone within 3 yards of the ball.
Tough one there. Didn't look like too much trickery necessarily, but with everyone in so tight, that misdirection didn't fool Bishop O'Dowd. Loss of 6, 7.
And so here we go.
Loss of 6 yards. 4th down line.
Trevor's going to come out to punt again. Bishop O'Dowd, well done, keeping themselves in this game. Still 13 points.
I'm sure they're going to be bringing it right here.
With 3.5 minutes. I'll tell you, the Madden player in me wants to fake the punt and throw it, Coach. But I'm not going to do it. Not here, not today. Keep my hands off the controller and let Trevor boot it away here. Looks like a timeout.
I think we took the play clock all the way down to the last second and
then took the timeout. Coach might be thinking about the special Madden play. We'll see. You never know.
Important for Trevor to get this ball out kind of pretty quickly. The snap is going to be critical.
Snap's going to be critical. Yeah, the pre-snap energy from Bishop O'Dowd is going to be trying to force some anxiety and some skittishness, so everything's got to go clean. Exciting game all the way through.
Well, we talked about it. We knew O'Dowd wasn't just going to roll over. And here they are. One special teams play away from being right back in this ball game.
Big opportunity here for Tam High special teams. Clean line, clean snap, clean receipt, and get it off. Fans are excited. Is that Tomei back? No.
Tomei back, yep.
Tomei's back at the 44.
3:41 left.
Picket fence, run the picket fence. Ready for the snap. It's clean to Trevor. And
that was exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah.
The importance of getting that kickoff quickly. Trevor wasn't quite able to do so. O'Dowd brings the heat.
Yep.
Blocks the punt.
Bishop
gets
O'Dowd
it back into the end and scores a touchdown on the block punt.
Bishop O'Dowd has got some swagger back. They're down 7. And it looks like they're going to go for just one here. Smart move. big shift in the energy here in Sam
Absolutely.
Chapman Field and Bruce Grant Stadium.
Well, and it's like we talked about, learning how to close games, and we'll see how Tam can adjust to that in the last 3.5 minutes.
Love them sticking with the running game and then mixing it up with some aggression, though, and some more aggressive. It's through, and there's
There's going to be
flag
a
on the
penalty
play.
on Tam, which is going to potentially give O'Dowd some very good field position at the kickoff.
They're going to get 10 yards or 15,
15.
depending.
This will go down 21.
And so whether they decide to go with a traditional kickoff and try to pin Tam back inside the 10, or they take an onside shot. Interesting turn here. All eyes are on the game at this point, as we expected it to be. Let's see if the sideline's getting fired up here. Big finish. See where they're going to. Yep. Personal foul, roughing the kicker. 15 yards, so instead of the 40, it may be at the.
So we talked about penalties that Tam has made in the last quarter and change that have really come back to bite them, and this could be the big one.
Onside from the 45.
45-yard line.
After the penalty on the extra point.
It's not clear to me that we have our hands team on the 35-yard line here.
It's it seems like a bit of a hybrid. A few hands teams guys, a few big boys to block just in case. Here we go. Bishop O'Dowd lines up, gets ready for this stutter step. They just put it through the
end zone.
back of the end zone.
So that's an odd play.
Well, they're going to now just see if Tam can get it going from the 20-yard line or not. The last few sets of downs have been all Bishop O'Dowd.
Surprised that he didn't try to pooch it.
At least pooch it.
And make Tam
at the
make
20,
a play.
15-yard line, yeah.
First and 10, Tam.
Same.
So here we go. He's got, Tam needs probably 2 first downs to close this game out. And we know O'Dowd is going to stack the box. We're probably going to need to make 1 or 2 passing completions to ice this game.
12's coming up, coach.
Ethan Koo in the background, trips left, 3 down linemen, sending 5, picked up. Braden steps into the pocket.
There we go.
Out to Jake Sun.
Nice.
There's the first down.
Nice play by Jake Sun. Good job by the offensive line, giving Braden the protection necessary.
Clock keeps running. 3:20.
Now we've gotten ourselves away from our end zone, and I think we can probably look to run the ball a couple times here.
Let's see. Excited to see what coach and the players come up with here. If they
Coach looks like he's running almost the same play on the near side that he had set up on the far side for the last play.
is going to watch the clock go down.
There he goes.
Oh, what a great little
Nice
cut
job.
by
Way
Ethan.
to cut back by Ethan.
Protected the ball. Really well done. Timeout, Bishop O. Timeout.
22.
Timeout Tam.
Timeout Tam. And he says timeout O'Dowd. Timeout Tam.
Second down and 7 for Tam.
Huh, that's an interesting call right there. After you run the ball and the clock is running, to stop the clock.
I don't know. This, yeah. Ref
I
on
mean,
the
I
near
get wanting to call
sideline.
strategy,
Yeah.
making sure that everyone's on the same page.
Yeah.
But with 2:45 and the clock running, that's certainly an interesting one.
You're right. It's a big play, but let's check it out. We've got not sure how many timeouts are left. That's an important question coming in from the booth. Scotty, I've got some almonds, a plum, and a banana left in my lunchbox for after the game. FYI.
I mean, after all the energy you've expended, you're going to need all that.
Time to rejuvenate. It's been grueling from up here in the booth. Here we go. Coach had him set, calling in some aftermarket adjustments based on what he's seen on the field here. Jake, left slot, a few steps back. Ethan Koo back in to protect Braden. Andrew Gordon. Jake in motion. It's like they weren't expecting it. Another first down. Another first down. Turner Neal.
Nice play. The clock does stop. They were able to tackle Jake out of bounds.
Good run, Jake!
Again,
Well,
right? We talked about Jake Sun. When Tam High
big
needs
plays.
a play, who do we go to?
Big plays needed. Came in motion. Got it done. Offense has done what you wanted it to do, Scott, coming out here to put a pin in this, hopefully. Braden Young set to take the snap. He does. Hand off to Ethan Koo. Gets 2 yards straight up the gut.
Looks like
Ethan takes a breather. Timeout, Bishop
Bishop
O'Dowd.
O'Dowd takes the timeout. So we've got 2.5 minutes left, 2:28 left on the clock.
2:28 left. Second and 9, second and 8, right in there.
Tam up 6, so critical to continue to move the ball, take care of the ball.
A lot of time left here from the 45-yard line, 40-yard line. Got to put some points on the board. That's the mission here. Coach is not thinking about running the clock down for 2 minutes and change in the next 35 yards or so. He's thinking about how to make sure his boys get the ball across the line. Both teams out simultaneously, ready to lock
Looks like we
horns
got
here.
Connor in the backfield.
Write an epic chapter to this terrific opening game.
4 down, coach, 4 down.
Lachlan Hinley,
5 down. 5 down.
sneaky tight end right.
Hey, bring it 2, bring it 2, bring it 2.
Wow, what a play by
Wow. Just a tight window there, Scott.
very tight window. Nice route by Andrew Gordon. Good job by Braden to get it in that window.
Way to see that. Way to see that. Crossing route.
First down and the clock keeps running.
Don't think there's any more timeouts left for Bishop O'Dowd. Not sure. There could be one left, but maybe out of timeouts.
Ball to the Bishop O'Dowd 35-yard line.
So this to me
7
is
men on the line.
this to me is running plays from here on out.
7 men on the line with Connor Weisberg in the backfield. 2 wide receivers left. Sets in motion. Clearly coming around to the right. No, I saw the hold from here.
Holding.
I think it might have been holding here, yeah.
So that's a tough one, clearly.
That's a tough one. You knew it was
Stops
coming
the clock.
across.
Brings it back.
Hand off to Andrew Young on the play. There's a flag on the field.
I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Add to the penalty tally. Jake comes back in for Reed Edwards. Here we go, Scott. Big play. 2nd and 18, 1:44 to go. 1st and 18, 1:44 to go. Andrew Gordon down here. Andrew Gordon down here. Watch him. He's going. Oh, Connor.
Nice
Way to
job
step
by Connor
outside.
to step outside.
Keep the clock running. Picks up 3 yards.
He was protecting that ball with both hands. He knows the role right here. He knows the situation that we're in.
Responsible young man. Picks up a few yards. 2nd and 15, maybe 2nd and 14.
So Dowd
Stops
hopefully
the
uses
clock.
their last time out.
2nd and 14. Bishop O'Dowd on the play.
Keeping everybody interested here down to the wire. Second and 14, second and 15. Ball's spotted on the 37-yard line, thereabouts.
We've got Jake way in the backfield.
Andrew Gordon and Lachlan Henley are buttressing the right end of the line.
Jake bounces it outside
Jake bounces
for the first down. Now
outside.
stay inside.
Gonna protect the
Cuts
ball,
it inside.
stays in
Good
bounds.
job. Nice play.
That should have been O'Dowd's last time out.
So we've got a player down.
Gain of about 12 yards.
Minute 21 seconds, first down.
Fans, just a reminder, spectators are not allowed on the field at the conclusion of today's game until players have shaken hands.
Sounds like the spectators may run on the field after the game. We just made the announcement that they can't, but
So when they write the postmortem for this game, it's really going to be about which team was able to benefit the most from the other team's mistakes.
yep.
O'Dowd was able to get back in the game because of holding penalties and some other sort of mental errors.
There was some unsportsmanlike, some helmet to helmet. Yep.
And Tam was able to jump out to the big lead by really benefiting from the turnovers that they created.
Oh.
All right, good to see number 35
Number
up
35.
and walking off the
Good
field.
player.
He's been chasing Braden Young all day.
Let's see, we got here third and 3. Getting ready here to resume play. Bishop O'Dowd is ready. Refs are about to call it in. Clock starts with 1:21.
Third down and 2. And Bishop O'Dowd, 26-yard line.
So
26-yard line.
This is it. Looks like we'll be able to take a knee. And that should be the end of the game.
35 seconds.
Clock's running.
Going to take it down on third down. Here we go. Tight formation.
So flag, we got a false start, which is really the only thing that we
False start.
couldn't
Yep.
have, as that stops the clock. Nonetheless, third down, we'll
Let's
be
see
able
how-
to take a knee, and the
see how we-
35-second clock will run out.
See how
for
we
fourth-
close it
in
out
front of
here.
Fourth down.
41 seconds left.
So we'll run the ball. We'll kill a few seconds. We'll get us past 35 seconds on the
See if
game
Braden
clock,
takes a knee.
and the game will be over.
Jake barrels him over, holds on to the ball. That's
And that
going to
should
be the game.
Hand off to Jake Dunn for a gain of 3 yards.
That's
And
going
there
to be
we
the game,
go.
boys. What a terrific effort all around. All sides of the ball. Braden Young, Jake's son,
Final score,
John Welburn, Lachlan Henley.
27,
Too many names to mention.
21.
Great job by the coaching staff, the players to execute. The fans were into it all day.
So really a nice start for Tam. This is a really good game for them. Has to be a huge confidence builder going into their additional preseason games and then the regular season. And a really nice job by the offensive line. Something that coming into the season was
Lot-
probably going to be their area where they could potentially need the most improvement. But they looked really strong today, and the running game was right there on par.
A lot to be excited about here, Scott. What a great first game of the season here at home. Great opponent, really well done. Hope everybody enjoyed the coverage in the game. I know we did, and we'll be back here in a few weeks to host San Rafael. Look forward to seeing you then. On behalf of Scott and Jeff, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, John.